Rightio, I thought we'd do an early morning aquaponic update. Look at these guys. Very friendly fish. So, they just keep growing. Funny that. They're doing rather well, the fish. No complaints, no deaths. They handled the hot weather yesterday fairly well. I think we got up to around about 26 degrees in the tank here. So we had a 37 plus day. We've had a couple of warm days leading up to it, so the water's been slowly rising. Someone asked about the floor of the tank, and as you can see, it is fairly clean down there. Not a lot of debris or muck floating around, and it's not really a big problem in here. Yeah, so the fish are going well. I've rigged up this little thing. It's just a piece of baling twine. Just wrap it around the bottom of the lettuce and it just hangs in there, and the fish go crazy for it. The garden itself, well, the parsley still hasn't set its seeds, though it's still in there. Their seeds are forming. A couple of them are looking like they're going to be ready in the next week or so. So as soon as some of that seed's ready, it'll be coming out. Still having massive problems with the chili over there, the capsicum, sorry. There's one here. Yeah, the growth in here is doing alright. There's a poor little celery hidden down in there. The levels are still staying pretty even. We're down to about 0.5 ammonia, trace nitrites, and between 10 and 20 on the nitrates. So the pH is staying around about 6.1, 6.2 at the moment. But I'm still using that tape. I'm hanging out for my pen. So we'll see what happens when the pH pen arrives. Just noticed I got a bit of a manky lettuce in here. Might dust off the pollen and offer him to the fish. Pop him in there. I have a real taste for this lettuce, so I'll just tie this guy up here. And I'll just keep going on him until he's stripped bare, pretty much. In here, the beetroot, we've started to harvest the beetroot. We've taken about half of them out now. The other cuttings down in here, the pepinos that are left, are doing alright. I've got some sage, but that's just in a plastic bottle here. This is some pineapple sage. We're just trying to strike some roots on it and see how it goes. Lavender's still in there, and 3 of them. We're down to 2 rosemary now. Accidentally weeded out the other one the other day, so he was sitting around there. We did have a really big budworm and cabbage butterfly problem in here, but I ended up using some molasses spray. Just 1 teaspoon of molasses into a litre of water. Sprayed that on the leaves, and yeah, pretty much all took care of them. Not a problem. Just some sweet basil, some Thai basil. These beans got missed on the harvest. Look at that for beans. Just handfuls of beans. There's about 2 meals in there. The green snap beans, I think some people call them. Yeah, so beans in aquaponics grow really well. Over here, the kohlrabi's slowly picking up after its massive attack. So we've probably only got about 1 or 2 that'll be viable. I'd say this one and this one. I don't know if the others will survive, but I will be planting some more seeds in here. The silver beet in here is finally looking a lot better. I think it was just too much budworm attack on it, and from what I can tell, there are no budworms left. So look at this guy, it's just a skeleton. It's a pretty savage attack, hey? This kohlrabi here, we should have eaten it by now. As it's going into a coleslaw, so it's going to be a slaw, it's going to be chopped up. So I'm not too worried about him being a bit tough. He'll still taste nice. These cucumbers, capsicums or peppers over here have just started to set fruit, and no attack of these guys yet. I'm not going to say the word, don't want to jinx them. Over here, the bull's horns, they're doing alright. Still finding infected fruit, so we're still getting the little buggers around here blowing them all the time. Actually, that one looks alright. And that one may have 1 sting mark on him. So yeah, still watching these guys. We've got fruit set in the insect proof house, or so-called insect proof house. We've got fruit set over there, so hopefully as soon as we start getting some capsicums from there, or bell peppers, sweet peppers, this guy here will be pulled. Over here, this has sort of turned into my fish food bed. I've been pulling bits of the lettuce from here and feeding to the fish. I had some sage in here, and just some normal sage. There was some there, a cutting there and a cutting there. It didn't do too well. But I also have some pineapple sage, and it seems to be doing fine. I was warned by a fellow Aussie YouTube aquaponicist that this stuff will take over your system, so I'm just going to let it set roots in here and then I'll put it out in the garden. These mustard greens have bounced back since the molasses spray as well. They don't appear to have been hit at all. Yeah, so on a whole everything's going fairly well, I suppose. Not really a lot to go on about. Hopefully I'll have some more lettuce planted in here. I've saved some lettuce from, it's actually this style of lettuce from our own plants, and I'm going to sprinkle a couple of them in here just to give us some more lettuce. We're sort of running out, everything's bolting as you can see at the moment. What else will go in here? Maybe some, I got some more mustard greens, thanks Granny Mel. And there was something else I got that I was going to put in here. Oh, the perpetual spinach. I got some perpetual spinach. I thought I'd put 2 or 3 of them in there as well. So I'm sort of waiting until I can get rid of that and that one over there, those 2 large plants. And so I'm going to sow these seeds in little peat pellets. The Wassama doing gave us. So just show you this lettuce. Pretty much all taken all the good stuff off it. So I'll throw him to the chooky bin. They can have a peck on it when they come out. I thought I'd just show you the sump tank. Might feed these guys actually. So these guys just get the old pellets that we fed the jades when they were fingerlings. Put that in there. These guys are pretty tame as well. They don't get much attention now the jades are growing, poor little fellas. The gudgeons down the bottom are still happy, gudgeoning along. So, I suppose all is well in AP world for now. There's really not a lot to show you on the AP updates at the moment. It's just travelling along nicely. If we have any major developments, I'll do another clip. Any comments, questions, suggestions, drop them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. So, have a good one and take it easy. Catch ya.